confessed her fear of black men who passed her by on the street, and who on more than one occasion has uttered racial or ethnic stereotypes that made me cringe.
The point I was making was not that my grandmother harbors any racial animosity. She doesn't. But she is a typical white person.
For context, imagine if John McCain had uttered the words, typical black person. His political career would be over. And why? Because Americans do not want racially divisive leadership. But then again, those are just words, right?
Just words, just speeches.
But black liberation theology doesn't just revile Anglo-Americans. Reverend Wright calls Israel a dirty word and has equated Israelis to whites oppressing the dark-skinned Palestinians. He even put the writings of a Hamas militant in the church bulletin. He also broke U.S. law to travel with Nation of Islam leader and infamous hate-monger Louis Farrakhan to meet with the terrorist leader Muammar Gaddafi. And here we find another connection to Obama. Barack Obama has stated that if elected to the presidency, he will lift the ban on meeting with terrorist leaders around the world and agree to sit down with them, face to face. This policy is so radical, so potentially destructive to America's war on terrorism, that it alone could cost him the election. Let's connect the dots. With the assistance of Dr. Cohn, Reverend Wright, and other divisive figures, Barack Obama has been discipled in a racist, Marxist, quasi-Christian, anti-Semitic ideology for over 20 years.
Just words.
After that much indoctrination, is it surprising that he refuses to wear the American flag?
I won't wear that pin on my chest.
Is it surprising that he won't put his hand over his heart during the national anthem?
Not God bless America, God damn America.
Is it surprising that his wife has never been proud of America until it looked like her husband had a shot at beating Hillary?
For the first time in my adult life, I am proud of my country.
Ask yourself, could such an argument be built against John McCain, a decorated war hero who withstood years of torture for our country?
Why don't we just ask Osama Obama?
Can we afford to ignore the evidence?
Yes, we can.
Can Democrats expect Americans to elect a man who disrespects our national anthem?
Yes, we can.
Can Democrats convince Americans that you don't have to love this country to run it?
Yes, we can.
Can Obama refuse to disown Jeremiah Wright and still expect the support of Americans?
Yes, we can.
I'm Lorne Baxter, and I invented the Internet.
It's 2 o'clock.